one guitar. So just trying to kind of rip out and trying to find something that I really like, and then trying to make it into a direction story-wise that I can try to wrap my head around, if that makes any sense. So if I want something to sound a little bit more mystical, I'm going to try to research on how I can actually do that theoretically and try to apply that and new knowledge onto the fretboard and put that back onto the keys and mix a little bit of orchestra in it and see if I can make something happen with that, basically.
That is amazing.
Sounds ridiculous, I understand, but it's a lot going on.
Well, there is a lot going on. So tell me a little bit about the concept of, with your music. How long does it take for you to put your music together?
It can take sometimes up to a few weeks, and sometimes you can actually knock it out in just a few days. It just, it's like any kind of songwriting. So if you're really in the flow, and things can just fall into place. There's other times to where you kind of listen back to it, like, you know what, let's try something different and really try to mangle it a little bit better so that way it can hit the listener's ear a little bit better. So it just kind of depends. So you really got to listen back and think about the listener if you really wanted to show it off to people.
That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today, joins us live here on our big program. Just amazing stuff. Normadic Norwall with us today. So how do people get in touch with you guys on social media?
Oh, just shoot us a message anywhere. So just look up at Normadic Norwall, and then also you can shoot an email through the contact form on the website, and I'll be there.
It is Normadic Norwall. They're with us today here on our big program. So what are some of your plans for the next few months heading into the new year?
Oh, well, I actually have the rest of the record dropping, so I just dropped 3 more songs on Friday, which are doing okay. So I have 6 more after that. So in November, we'll hear 3 songs, and then in December, we'll hear 3 more after that. Then in the next year, I'm trying to get this show on the road and hire some other musicians to play out live and fix up this band and start going regional and national after that.
That's awesome. That is tremendous. We have got Normadic Norwall with us today. They join us live here on our big program. So we have got another track that we are going to play here in just a few moments. Tell me a little bit about Maverick.
I love Maverick, and I'm very happy that you're playing it. Maverick was a connection piece, really. So the first few songs off the record was supposed to be about the sunlight zone, basically the bit of the ocean atmosphere that we all know and are all most familiar with. So I wanted to kind of use a track to go from there to another place deeper, if you will. So it's supposed to be more of a story. And then when you actually hit a different space atmospherically, you should be able to hit something that's a little bit more magical. So I really wanted to try to catch that sense. That was the idea behind it.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold here on Skype. We are going to play this track. It is amazing, and we are going to go to it here right now on our big program. It is called Maverick. That is Normadic Norwall, and they join us this week here on our big broadcast. So, as we wrap up here with Normadic Norwall, we go back to them on the old Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney. So, how do people buy your music, get involved with what you're doing, all that, my friend?
That's a Bandcamp. Again, on the website, nomadicnorwall.net. You can get through all the usual channels with that.
Fantastic.
So I also have a link tree and all the bios and all the socials and everything. So it's pretty easy to find. Just, go through the channels and all the bios on your favorite socials and you can find it.
Fantastic.